Salute, salute, salute. Peace, 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 peace and power. Peace and power. What it do, what it do, what it do. Peace and power. Yeah. Nice and bright and early. It's cold. I got to get it in because I got things to do. What's going on? I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversations, comments and concerns, questions and answers. Okay? This is a space of dialogue, a space of intelligence, of integrity, a space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. This is your space, the space of love, the space of masters, the space of queens, queen comrades. Okay? A space where we are working on what? A united front towards where? True liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information. Fish Friday, damn it. Hashtags. Green screens. Apps with cash pals that pay. Monies with grams. Unions that are Western. Damn it. Red cups. Blue cups. Green cups. Tea cups. Tea kettles. Damn it. Squeegee man pockets. The pastor. The pastor pockets. Damn it. The Hummer Fund. Yes, indeedy. The collection plates, the Santa Bell jingles and all that, damn it. The big red buckets. It's a war going on outside. Ask the Somalis. It's a war going on outside. Ask the Ukrainians. It's a war going on outside. Ask the Sudanese. Damn it, it's a war going on outside. Ask the Bay Area. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until you find out that you really ain't got the hands that you thought you had. And you're getting scraped up. Oh, wait a minute. Don't wait until you cuffed up on the pavement. Chest on the ground, head turned this way, officer. Wait a minute, officer. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until your kids are saying, I can't stand you. I wish I ain't had no mama. Book an assessment. Get your anger in order. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, book an assessment. Stop sending each other outside with stakes on the eye. Wrists and arms in a sling like a chicken wing. Okay? Band-aids, busted lips, and all type of injuries. Get yourselves together. Okay? Stop embarrassing the family and all that. Book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse, consultation and counseling, book an assessment, Don't wait until it's too late, okay? Find out and learn the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you, characters and characteristics that should have your alertness on 1,000. Conversation, past traumas, events, people, situations that should have, your alertness Remember, with this information, the life that you save could be your own. What it do, what it do, what it do, goddamn, it's early. Fish Friday. Pardon me, I had to change up. I had to take off one hood and put on another. This is my hoodie I was rocking in the gym earlier. It is what it is, you know, and it is what it was. It's cold. I had to switch that up. That one had a little bit of gym on it. So what's going on with you? How you do? How you do? I'm glad that you're here. Y'all glad that y'all here? It's Fish Friday. I hope you're glad you're here. I hope you're glad you're here. It's Fish Friday. It's also Juma Friday. Assalamu alaikum. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Juma Friday. Huh? What's going on? How y'all? Peace and power. Peace and power. Knowledge. What's going on, gods and earths? How y'all? We got some people to tag. Yeah, somebody go tag that fairy. Pharrell. Tag fairy Pharrell. Tell her to flap her wings, bring her wings, and ass to class. Come on, fairy. Bring Pharrell Williams to class. Oh, man. Where's all the good Christian brothers and sisters at? Tag them. Tell them to come to class. We got another one of their illustrious leaders who needs to bring his ass to class. Come on, pastor of the South Bay Church of God in Torrance, California. Boy, you got some explaining to do, sir. You come to class. Well, we know who not coming to class. Sacramento County Sheriff Deputy Marvin Morales. Man, the unthinkable. You come to class. And the LoLifes. Brooklyn. If you know a LoLife, tell them to come to class. Bring their ass to class. LoLifes, where y'all at? Brownsville, where you at? East New York, where you at? Where the LoLifes at? Goddamn it, bring y'all ass to class. Y'all got to come to class. There's some things we need to discuss. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They think it's sweet. Come on, LoLifes. Come on up out. Put your little tweeds down. And the rest of y'all, tag your classmates. Tell them it's Fish Friday. We in here early. And it's Fish Friday on the replay, too. So if they don't make it to class, that don't mean that they don't have to do what need to be done for Fish Friday. Who up in here? Damn it, it's light today. Yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. Not Ev. We got Ev first in class. God damn it. Queens, what up, Ev? Ooh, the youngin' is in the building. Tierra and Mr. Strictly Gang. Tay is up in here. What up, Tay? What up? What up? What up, John? LA's in the building. 1, 2, 3. They up in here. Queens, South Jersey, LA. Philip. What up, boom? Eric Carlos. We got the Riverwalk up in here. San Antonio. What up? What up? What up, Salute? What's going on, TC? What up? We see you. Hakim. Peace. What up? Who that? Lord, what up? Peace. We see you. Who that? Paul. What up? Peace. Let's see. Kim Williams. What up? Cool K Gang in the building. Goddamn it. You know we early Cool K up in here. What's going on? Saul. 55. 55 for Saul. 55. Yeah. Got him. Goddamn. I'm pumping the pinions. 55 on popping the pin. 55. Got him. Goddamn it. Hey, Will. What up, Will? Salute. What's going on? We see you. What up, Rashawn? What up? Hey, Ghost. What up? God damn it, Vanguard. 55. 55 for the Vanguard. God damn it. We see him. What up? Marlon. Yes, right, Marlon. You know it. Got to watch your grippers. See Bliz the sniper. See Bliz is in the building. Yes, we see it. We see, hold on, damn it, hold on. Y'all coming all up in here. Don't disturb the goddamn boy. Y'all trying to get up in here, sneak up in here. I see ya, boy, I see ya. Huh? Kim Langley. 55. 55 for Kim. 55 for Kim. Put that down. Yeah. Indigenous Warriors. Peace. What's going on? Sean Jenkins. What up? King Hayes. What up, Hayes? We see you. What's going on? D Stu. What up? We see you. Big D Stu. What up? Ooh-wee. Terry Stewart. Peace. What's going on? Yeah. That's right. We sober out here. That's right. Uh-huh. Who that? Yeah, who that? Neat Buckers in the building. What up, Philly? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Nah, Marvin. You better not invite Marvin to the cookout, goddammit. Wee. Bernie, what up, Bernie? We see you. Ooh, piece of the car. What up? Oh, Dolo, what up? Yeah, damn it. Shata, what up? Oh, man. God diggity damn, y'all in here tonight. Stephen Gill, what up? Ooh, Huntington Highlights, what up? Dimples, goddammit, you up in here. Watch it now. T-Mac. 55, goddammit. 55 for T-Mac. Put it down. Put it down. Let's go. Let's get to listen. We ain't got a lot of time this afternoon. It's cold and I got to get back out there in it. Damn it. And listen, this is just more for the aesthetic. I don't give a damn about no college football, god diggity dancer. You can roll your tide all you want. Roll tide, damn it. Damn it. It's Fish Friday. You better roll a fish. That's what you need to roll. Don't worry about the tide. Coming all up in here. Roll Fish Friday, damn it. Let's get to it. Somebody tag the ferry, Virginia. Y'all got some explaining to do. Virginia called Pharrell Williams, tell his little sweet Tinkerbell ass to come to class. Come on, Tinkerbell. Pharrell fires back at the backlash he received for what he received for saying he ain't into politics. And for giving pushback on people who, again, say that, yo, listen, regardless if I'm the best or not, I'm black, damn it. I'm black and I'm here. Nah, he said you shouldn't be proud of that. Yeah, so he received much backlash. They dragged his little fairy boots. Dragged his little fairy boots all through social media. What up, Dre? We see you. Yeah. Okay. Huh? Do you understand what we saying? Took his little fairy boots and just dragged them through social media so he makes an appearance at some sneaker or footwear awards and whatever, and he has something to say. Yeah, he has something to say. So I got to bring him to class. Because he said people was just taking sound bites of conversations and doing what media do. You know, rearrange the stuff that he said. Like, they really give a goddamn about him that much that they got to create sound bites. So he got on stage, with his Thelma Hopkins hot pants on. Yeah. He had the hot pants on. You know, the bell bottoms. You know, the flare legs. You know, the boot cut fit. Yeah. Jean outfit. Talking about soundbite this. Soundbite this. Give Thelma Hopkins and the women of that generation their jeans back, Pharrell. Cut that bullshit out. The Christy Love look, that ain't coming back, and it was never there for men. Nah. You may think you look like Jim Kelly in 3 the Hard Way and shit, but nah, man. You just look real scrumptious in them hot pants. Okay? But he said, and we quote, soundbite this. As he began, as seen in the clip, okay, he said, since most people don't like to read or do research anymore, soundbite this. God is the greatest. Soundbite this. I'm from Virginia. Soundbite this. And I'm like, damn, how many times you want somebody to soundbite on something? Pharrell, you sounding a little sus up there, even though we know for a fact it ain't a suspicion no more. We understand you, Pharrell. Yeah, we understand you. He says, you don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. I'm from the mud. As a child, nobody's been evicted more times than me. Lights turned off, water turned off, and at times had to pump the water. Now I'm trying to figure it out. Damn it, you're not that old. You trying to make it seem like you was born with Jesse Jackson and them. Pharrell, your ass, if you was evicted in Virginia in your childhood, something was terribly wrong. Terribly wrong, sir. You ain't a 60s baby, 70s baby. You listen, sir. You were making records at 18. 18. You couldn't have been all that effed up. Nah, man. Nah. You disrespecting your family, sir. But we gonna let him continue. He says, I'm a proletariat. I'm saying, oh, okay. I have never seen you do any proletariat type work. In fact, I'm lumping proletariat. I said, oh, shit. I know for a fact he didn't write this shit. Because if you would have wrote something like this, you could have came off the top of your head with it, the way I do in class. When we speak on capitalism, when we speak on the proletariat, when we speak on oppression, okay, and those who are oppressed and liberation, you could go off the top of the head. I haven't seen somebody call themselves a lumpen proletariat since goddamn 1976. But we're going to let him continue. He says, soundbite this. I had to stay on my feet. Soundbite this. But I could never walk in the shoes of my parents, etc. All they had to endure while staying on their feet. Soundbite this. At least a couple times a day, put down your phone and think on your own. So again, because people critiqued him for the foolish shit that he said, he had to clap back. Okay? And in that clap back, he was very disrespectful. So the soundbite that he referring to, it could have been anyone. It could have been broadcast media that clipped it. It could have been individual content creators who felt that, as with most people do, the very interesting or intriguing part of his statement needed to be highlighted. So now you mad that people called you out on your dumb shit? Like a fairy. But that's not all he said. He concluded with saying that he is in a position to give several tens of millions of dollars. And that's what he's working with. Somebody or institutions or corporations that are about to, because the money has been allocated for businesses, for startups, for I don't know what he expected to get across to us in his this rant, but it fell on my ears. And we already told y'all about nonprofits. We already told y'all about contributions and donations, right? We had, but we're going to give a refresher today because it's Fish Friday, damn it. I don't hear no fish chingling. I don't hear it. I haven't seen it, peace share. You understand? So when Pharrell said there's money already allocated, those of us in the nonprofit sector or who once was in the nonprofit sectors, those of us who worked grassroots organizations, those of us who had to sit and watch when budgets were approved, when money that was allocated was released, we know exactly that shit don't mean about nothing. It don't. Share much appreciation for the super chat. So when he's talking about these tens of millions of dollars, I'm trying to figure out where it's going. If it's going anywhere. And to give the class a true understanding of what it means. Okay? And I'm going to run through this, yo, because I'm telling you, Fish Friday, I got to move. It's early, I got to move. Okay? Let's get to it. Get your screen records, get your edits, because he ain't talking to us. Not me. I don't know who he performing for. I don't know who wrote that shit for him. Calling him. He ain't been a lumpen proletariat, never. They got into the game at 18. That's just when he got into the game, when he was credited for writing Rex in Effect. So, do you understand that? Huh? Did y'all know that he wrote that song for Teddy Riley and them? Produced the beat for zoom, 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 zoom. Rump, shaker. That don't sound like no lumpen proletariat song. That don't sound. He never did not one song that proved anything that he just said about being a proletariat. Nothing conscious, not once. Not appeared on a song that had information. He came in the game with rump shaking. Zoom, 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 rump, shaking, and then Super Thug. So he went through the door in a sexual provocative space with one of the most booty shaking videos in the history of the New Jack Swing, then came in with Super Thug as his follow-up. That's not lumpen proletariat at all, Pharrell. Okay? Not at all. Do you get what I'm saying? But he used the word allocated. Let's get into it. Allocating government funds refers to the process of distributing financial resources among various government programs, services, and projects to address the needs of citizens and ensure effective governance. Now, he's not a politician, doesn't have any of that running around him. So he's talking about what corporate funding or corporate charitable monies that he could be attached to that have been allocated. This is what he's talking about, but we're going to get to it because this is the term he used to try to fool the masses. Let's continue. This process is crucial in balancing the interests of different groups, as it determines how resources are prioritized and which populations receive support. The allocation of funds must consider both majority preferences and minority rights to create an equitable system that serves diverse communities, right? Corporations don't care nothing about that. This is government allocated funds. He's not in the space of government. He's in France, running around playing Grippergate games with Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton. He's running around wearing bags and promoting $84,000 boots. There's not a lumpen proletariat around that will look at $84,000 boots and believe that because somebody is able to purchase that trickle-down money will get to the communities that don't have heat, unhoused populations, people who are living in cars, still working in Walmart and Target or Amazon or Uber Eats people. They don't see $84,000 boots as somebody who is sincere. So he's not in government. This is corporate he's trying to say, right? So, but I want you to understand what allocated funding and that terminology comes from. 5 facts that you got to test to see if he could even withstand the pressure that he need to receive for making this statement, but ain't nobody going to call him out on it but us in class, okay? 1, allocating government funds is often influenced by political priorities, public opinion, and lobbying efforts from various interest groups. He's working with Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton, who have absolutely no standing when it comes to what the hell we need in our communities here in the Corporation of the United States of America. They don't even sit in the top 30 corporations that motivate and move anything here. Definitely not in Virginia. Definitely not. They so low on the spectrum. Why? Because it's a luxury brand. I've never seen a Moet Hennessy turkey drive, ever. A Moet Hennessy coat drive, ever. Moet Hennessy, Louis Vuitton, HBCU scholarship. So I don't know what fairy Pharrell is talking about here, okay? Public opinion, nobody talks about Hennessy on a daily basis unless they just consuming it. That's it. Lobbying for what? Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton ain't lobbying for reparations for Virginians who are still indigenous to Virginia and who had suffered the horrors of enslavement. Anybody, can you show me a politician that's attached to Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton that's speaking about reparations for Virginians? No. Pharrell, shut your little happy ass up, but let's continue. The allocation process typically involves legislative approval where lawmakers debate and decide on funding levels for different programs. 3, equitable allocation aims to provide adequate resources for minorities for minorities and or minority groups who may be underrepresented in decision-making processes. Nobody don't give a damn about no Pharrell Williams. Not here, not in New York City, not in Jersey, not in the tri-state Connecticut. Ain't nobody, no politician banging the doors down to get to Pharrell Williams. Not up here. And I doubt in the DMV as well. He's been too busy running around with Robin Thicke and them, with Daft Punk and them. You dig what I'm saying? With the rest of them punks in France. In the caves under the Eiffel Tower, you know what I'm saying? Playing all type of S&M games. Let's continue. Budget cuts or reallocations can disproportionately affect vulnerable populations, highlighting the need for careful consideration during the funding process. And 5, transparency in allocating funds can help build public trust and ensure accountability for how taxpayer money is spent. None of which is coming through what the hell he talking about. Charleston, what up? It's Fish Friday. What's going on? We see you. Now, when you say allocated funds, y'all do know that that's really a high promise. Because if you don't get rid of those funds, shit get taken back. If you don't make it within the fiscal year budgeting time frame, it goes back. Okay? That's what happens. Huh? Do you get that? I hope y'all do. I hope y'all do, because he don't. He definitely don't. Okay? Now, we keep breaking it down because y'all got to know. When you hear the term nonprofit, the first thing that typically comes to mind is a charity or a 501c3 organization. That's for good reason, since roughly 78% of all tax-exempt organizations are exempt under IRC Section 501c3. The remaining 22% consists mostly of social welfare, nonprofits, business leagues, and social recreational clubs, plus about 24 less voluminous possibilities. Anything that Moet, Hennessy, Louis Vuitton has does not fit in this space. They are a for-profit luxury corporation and could be labeled just a corporate brand. So they don't fall under that. So when we speak in allocation, you're speaking from a corporate level. Okay? So what programs that they may donate to, have to fall up under this and provide for specific reasons. Okay? In order to qualify as a 501c3 organization, a nonprofit must exist for one or more exclusively charitable purposes. Okay? Religious, charitable, scientific, testing for public safety, literary, educational, or fostering of national or international amateur sports, and prevention of cruelty to animals and children. None of which says black liberation. Now, people like to try to attach their 501c3s with it, but in the guise of it and in their paperwork and in the legal language, you better not put black liberation in that shit. You will never get a dime. Nothing. But he wants you to believe that his corporation, that he's attached to, is something that we should sound bite. Now, if you fall up under the educational piece in the 501c, you have to exist for what? The instruction or training of individuals for the purpose of improving or developing their capabilities, or the instruction of the public on subjects useful to individuals and beneficial to the community. We don't have a black community. We don't have black neighborhoods. We don't have spaces for liberation for us to utilize skill sets that's going to take us away from the oppressor. Everything that we are doing now up until this point is to sustain ourselves within capitalism and make sure that that continues to function. And while it is continuing to function, we are the laborers, we are the casualties, we are those who are imprisoned and treated unfairly every single minute. There is no educational nonprofit 501c3 that's going to get funding from private corporations that's going to encourage you to be a self-thinker and get away from these old-fays, these bankers, these bagelmeisters, and these fairies who they keep throwing in your face. And that's just the truth. That's the truth of the matter. Okay? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, so Pharrell, pack your little shit up. Get your little boots. Get your little bootleg cut jeans. Your skipping and your little switching. And move on out. Just move on out. Now, get the moving there, boy. Moving on out. We're not falling for it. Sound bite that, Pharrell. Sound bite that. Eat camel nuts. Because we don't believe you. You should have just took the pushback and kept it stepping. Okay? Now let's go. Virginia again. Right? Has took an L. Let's go next up, because I get tired of this. I get tired of the Bible thumpers. I get tired of the good brothers. I get tired of the pen of the tides and the Bible studies and all this weirdness. Y'all keep finding ways to make sure that these evil-ass people eat good, drive good. Let's continue. A pastor at South Bay Church of God in Torrance is facing serious allegations after an undercover sting operation caught him allegedly attempting to meet someone he believed was a minor. Pastor James Stockton is charged with a felony count of arranging a meeting with a minor for lewd purposes. The 54-year-old has pleaded not guilty. The good brothers, where y'all at? Come on out. Bring your little Bibles and little books and cases. Come on out. Kurt Franklin, come on out. Tyler Perry, come on out. TD Jakes. See, y'all never speak down when one of y'all's get dragged and caught up. Come on, damn it. The sting was carried out by an online citizen group called Court Fished. Who says that the group chats with adults who believe they are communicating with a minor for the purpose of a S encounter. These are the ones that we trust, and we should be able to trust him with our kids. But no. According to the group, Stockton very well knew he was communicating with someone claiming to be 16 years old. The group released what they say are text exchanges between Stockton and decoy, including a message in which Stockton appears to send a selfie and asks, what time do you get out of school today? God damn it, Pastor. God damn it. In another message, he allegedly writes, I promise to be gentle and make sure you are enjoying it. God damn it, Rav. God damn it. You see? You see? Uh-huh. More messages became graphic. The source said he got into the nasty part that no pastor should be talking about, describing the explicit comments Stockton allegedly sent. When Stockton arrived to meet the decoy who had identified himself as 16, he told the group on camera after realizing it had been a sting operation. Actually, I was hoping and praying that it was somebody older. So you, a man of the good book, a man with title, a man who was anointed, had to pray that it was somebody older because you just knew what you was going to do to somebody grippers, a child, a minor. You was praying it was somebody older. You didn't say how much older. You was just praying that was somebody. You just was praying that it was somebody that could indulge in your thirst for some grippers. And listen, Stockton has also been affiliated with the church in Florida and previously ran for Congress. Okay? As South Bay Church of God members declined on-camera interviews, but said the allegations came as a surprise because other messages, was very, 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 very graphic and vulgar, to where he said to the young child, have you ever done this? Listen, have you ever had your grippers ate? Boy, I'm going to show you a good time. This is the type of shit that these dudes is on in the church. In the church. Got locked up, police there, his big ass, they couldn't even use one pair of cuffs. They needed to double up the cuff. Do you get it? Do you get it? He said mad little nasty shit to a minor and met and was there. And when they asked him, he's like, yo, son, you know, the text message we got, you, excuse me, you asked this young boy if he ever had his grippers ate. You was coming to the park to have a good old time, wasn't you, Pastor? But again, anyone who comes in the name of that cloth with that book can get, I've seen dudes go through a class, whatever type of ministry or whatever type of anointing they get, start a church, and off the bat, funded and funded and funded. Off the rip. There's so many churches in Brooklyn. You got more churches in Brooklyn than you have schools. You got more churches in Brooklyn than you have precincts. You got more churches in Brooklyn than you got parking spaces. And they get funds daily. Can't even get a fish Friday. We've been on 45 minutes. But these dudes is running around asking little boys, can they eat their grippers? And they get funded blindly. He can bail out. Go to church Sunday and they're going to fill his collection plate. Knowing that he's on camera. But he speak Jesus. He speak the word. I'm waiting. What up? I'm serious. That's just how it be. And then wonder why we go through what we go through on a regular basis. Wondering why women, black women with a child, because I've seen the videos, I've seen what y'all said. Black women with a 12-year-old get on a New York City bus. MTA got these secret squads say, yo, you gotta leave. She's saying I'm broke. I don't have anything. I gotta take the bus. Okay, this old fate in uniform, I keep telling y'all about them uniforms, calls the police on her. The police come through and say, yo, you gotta get off the bus. She's saying as a city worker, as a civil servant, you telling me that I have to, I'm telling you I have nothing. It's a bus ride. First of all, I'm asking, who's the bus driver? Why the bus driver is contacting this dude, or is this dude one of them that just sitting on the back of the bus or sitting in the cuts? Because she's seen the uniform, he's in uniform, which is making me think he got on after her. Do you understand? All of these people are against our people. They're against the black women, but when black men step up or say, yo, listen, this is what needs to be done, this is the strategy we could use, I got to bust my ass for nickels and dimes to try to figure out, yo, where I could best utilize my energy. Because black women is getting kicked off the bus and y'all wondering why. Because y'all support Pastor. She probably don't have no bread because like she said, government shut down. She was out of work. Me and my 12-year-old boy, this little black boy is watching this. He's seeing the uniforms. He's seeing this their old phase. She's saying to city. She says, so his trauma is, I don't want nothing to do with the uniform. I don't want to do nothing with the city. I need to make decisions to get me and my moms in a space so we don't have to go through this. This is where we at with it. This is the type of shit that's going on. But y'all keep feeding Pastor. And Pastor's feeding his fetish for little boys' grippers. This grown-ass man, 54 years old, on the damn phone, or chatting or texting. Come on, man. This is where we at. This is where we at. I'm telling you what's wrong. I'm giving you, if you're not donating to Pastor, y'all donating to fake ass activists that keep yelling and shouting and doing dumb shit. Strategies that was used in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. Nothing new. Nothing new. Providing no threat to the system. And it's consistently being utilized against black women because y'all the ones that said, y'all don't need us. Y'all the ones that allowed the narratives on social media to see a separation between us and you. Y'all don't need us. So therefore now, old phase is looking, Asians is looking, Arabs is looking. Oh, Black women don't mess with the black man. Okay. Open season. Griffin, much appreciation for the Fish Friday war effort. This is where it's at. Oh, she on her own now. And now that the government shutdown happened and she don't got no bread, oh, what you doing on this bus? I don't care about you and your boy. You got to get off this bus. How's that going to affect her 12-year-old son? I know when I was 12, I ain't had to go through no shit like that, but I know anybody that tried to cause my mom's any kind of pain at 12, man, listen, I'm going to do everything possible in my consciousness to make sure my mom's was safe. Man, I'm going to keep it a buck. By the time I was 15, 16, off the goddamn, we ain't had porches. Outside of the project lobby, my mom's wasn't wanting for shit. And didn't know what I was, even if I'm sneaking it in her bag. I'm on old fate ass. Watch the trauma of how we move as a people, and then you can see why we so stagnant. Y'all have black men in a position to where, yo, we gotta fall back. We made every attempt to do what we knew how to do. What's going on? And to the point of which I got into a space in the 2000s when you said, we don't even need y'all. You got job, you gonna pay my rent. I don't do 50-50. What? Give me everything, everything, and you get nothing. And you might not even get no box. I determine that. Because we don't need you. You think we the only ones that see this timeline? You think we the only ones that don't see it? They see it. That's why they're imitating. That's why they're taking what they get from social media, from our timelines, putting it on their viral spaces and pushing the ideas, the narratives, the jokes. So how can a black man help? How can a melanated man assist when you don't give shit, where there's no type of resources for him to do it, and many is too stressed out and beat down? And a lot never even gave a fuck. Y'all dealing with a lot of men that they never knew how to love, how to nurture, how to protect and provide for you. Never knew. From Booker T on up. So now look. But y'all running them churches deep. Armies bringing the chilling. Chilling can't get no snacks. Nothing new from the grocery. Nothing. Y'all in packs. Block after block. I see 3 churches on one block. Funding. And pastors trying to eat little boys' grippers and give all that money to white banks. What the hell are y'all doing? I told you, the uniforms, y'all think that we ain't in a military state. Y'all think that this isn't a military zone. Every video you see has to deal with military actions, uniforms, policies. They kicked this lady off the bus. The damn buses showed and proved through the pandemic that it can be free for all. They're locking in on anything that you do socially, spiritually to make sure it benefits your oppressors. Y'all still ain't learned that shit. You still don't want to fund yourselves. What provisions do we get for holding down black women and children? What? What's the provision on it? That's why you don't see him. That's why Ralph's book, The Invisible Man, is so prevalent to this day. You took a superhero and threw him away. You took a God and discarded them. And when they do work for the system, look what happened. A former Sacramento County Sheriff deputy was shot and unalived Tuesday morning following a high-speed chase just after he allegedly, juked up and unalived his 11-year-old son. Unalivement witnessed by the boy's mother, who saw the horror live on home security footage. Okay? The Sacramento County Sheriff Office said in a news released Tuesday that Marvin Morales crashed his car near Interstate 5 and Highway 12 before officers began firing at him. Two Sacramento County Sheriff deputies, along with officers from other agencies, fired at Morales, striking him before the former deputy was taken to a local hospital where he was later pronounced. News reports that Morales had confiscated what he believed to be methamphetamine from a suspect and smoked the DRUGS's in the sheriff's station bathroom before overdosing on what turned out to be fentanyl. Morales was reportedly revived and taken to a local hospital and later submitted a letter of resignation before being officially fired over the incident, wigged out, and unalived his own son. Unalived his own son. This is where we at with it. That's what capitalism does. That's what being in a military state does. That is what fascism is. Y'all still don't get it. Y'all think these words, y'all don't believe that these conditions directly affect you. You think these conditions are broad. You believe that everybody has to feel the effects of these conditions at the same time before you're supposed to move your ass. Many of you believe that you can outfinance this shit. That you could ignore it. When this is what's going on. This is it on a regular basis. So again, I can only do what I'm able to do. I only have one voice. I only have one brain and one body. There's several minutes of the day that I'm pulled, that my energy, I can only do but so much with very little. But I'm going to get it done because we have to. So whether you watch now or on a replay, how you move based on the information, whether you go back 2-3 years and listen to classes you missed, and again, fund war efforts or not, that's wholly up to you. I got to do what I got to do with no looking back. We got to move and do. You dig? It's very real. And I know y'all feel it. Don't act like you don't. Attacks against black women are being, are being done every single day. Every single day. Now, before I go, where's Brooklyn at? Brooklyn, y'all in here? Where's Brownsville, Crown Heights at? Y'all up in here? Damn it, where the LoLifes at? Y'all up in here? LoLifes. Y'all up in here? Y'all need to be. Why y'all ain't in class, LoLifes? Why boy, Ralph trying to play y'all. Ralph is playing y'all. From what I'm hearing, Ralph Lauren has said that LoLifes is soft. Said LoLifes ain't boosted nothing. LoLifes ain't took nothing in years. Matter of fact, he said he got some new shit out. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. He said he got the 2026 Olympic team opening and closing ceremony gear. He dare y'all. He said he dare any of y'all to wear it in the hood to even get it. LoLifes, what up? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? I'm saying. Y'all think I'm playing? Go look at it. Shit got the beefy shit, all that. He even went out. He put shields and numbers on it. Dare y'all. He said, I bet not see a low life in this shit. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I remember the low lives of 89, 90, 91, 92. Man, Ralph wouldn't have never said no shit like that back then. What up? Beefy, chunky shit. Colors. Got the white, crispy, white cloud, white shit. Hats, everything. What up? What up? I ain't see a low life in it yet. Got the 2026 on it. Damn, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out. What happened? What happened? Where y'all at? I would like to see one of those. Yeah, I would love to see one of those on. Man, listen. I would love to see one of those on a low life. Yeah. Yeah. Buffalo Ave, Ralph Ave. I would love St. John. I would love to come through St. John's and be like this, yo. Oh, he got the 2026 logo on. Olympic shit. And Ralph said, y'all ain't got it in you. He said, I dare y'all to come through. Oh, shit. Man, LoLifes, I knew they would have had that on today. And y'all think I'm bullshit. I bullshit you not. If it was released, we seen it on the streets before anybody got it. So where the LoLifes at? I'm trying to figure it out. Where y'all at? It's Fish Friday, damn it. Shit. I know I'm going to be in the streets. Fish Friday. I got some community work to do. I would love to come through St. John's and see the 2026. Chunky, cloud white. Olympic open ceremony. Little goose on one of them live wire from Brooklyn dudes. What up? What up? I'm saying, where they at? And where they at? Being on St. Mark's ain't gonna get it, Frankie. He got the 20 26. Closing ceremony. Beefy, thick, low goose. Out. And he said, he won't be on the streets. That's what the man said. Got the pecan brown shit with the word in the hood. He said won't be on the street. Nah, not this new look. No. Max, no. You got to go see it. He said, I dared him. Now the low lives I knew would have found out where that shit was at. Because he going to display it somewhere. He going to show it somewhere. It's already on the news. They got the display. So you know it's in the town somewhere. I don't even give a damn if it's in Hartford, Connecticut at the Saxville. It's somewhere. Damn it, it need to be on the street. It need to be on somewhere. Buffalo, St. Mark's, Ralph. It need to be somewhere. What up, Brooklyn? What up, Brooklyn? Calling all those lies. Somebody would have made Ralph unask that by now. Come on, man. I know how they get down. Frankie, much appreciation for the Fish Friday. I know how they used to give it up. Where's that? God damn it. You know, you seen mine. Yeah, you seen mine. 87, 88, crispy, cloud white with the shield. Couldn't wear that if you ain't had no hands. Couldn't wear that if you ain't had no spit out game. Couldn't wear it. Dudes was getting their shit cut in the club. Union Square. Latin Quarters. On the train. At school. Niggas taking that. Couldn't wear it if you ain't had no hands. If you wasn't somebody. So I know Ralph ain't calling y'all out. I know Ralph ain't calling y'all out. But I gotta run. I gotta do what I gotta do. We gonna come back and kick Pharrell in his ass some more, because the nonprofit and the donations and all that's serious. I want y'all to stop believing that. Corporations ain't giving y'all shit. Unless it's for something that's gonna benefit them, to show you how to be an entrepreneur and, you know, get your materials and fabrics from them and keep within the system. Nah. Okay? So, again, to those who funded the Fish Friday, and listen, if you missed class, on the replay, you hearing this shit. You understand what you should be doing. You ain't got to be here live in class, because a lot of y'all watch the replay. Damn it, it's Fish Friday all day. It's war effort. The war is on. The war going all day. 25 hours. Y'all give the booty munching pastor, he get money all day. The bagel meisters, all day. God damn it. Get it right. To those who funded Fish Friday and the war effort, much appreciation, salute. Make sure y'all come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Believe in my belief in you. Yes, peace to the almighty nation of gods and earths. Happy Jumu'ah Friday to all Muslims. Okay? Okay? And to you Bill Powers and non-believers and you know, and the rest of y'all, you know, y'all know how we do. To the soldiers, guard your mind. Guard your mind. The black women, we love y'all. Y'all gotta be on our hips, side by side in this war. Stop the narrative. You don't need us. Cut that bullshit out. Because they're going to slay you without us. Trust and believe. And they're treating you like that because they're seeing and witnessing how you treat us. Okay? If y'all got anything that y'all trying to do, build yourselves up. Use the platform. Use the comments. Grow this. Listen. Tell subscribers this is where we at. Get some. Tell them to come through. So, yo, y'all ain't been to class? Y'all better come to class. Get some of this learning. Okay? Come on now. Get some of this learning. All right? And 55 game. Get y'all grades up.